Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a video on how to fix a flat tire with a patch kit because I ended up popping my tire on the last ride. So I hope you learn something and enjoy. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to change a tire. I don't have an extra tube, but I have a patch kit, so I'll show you how to do that too. So we're going to start by having just to take off the tire and get to the tube. So what you want to do is you want to peel it back so that you get the bead to sit like in the middle of the tire. And it can be a little difficult, but just pull it back until you can get to the center. Alright, so now that you got the bead of the tire into the middle of the rim, what you're going to do is you're going to want to insert your little tire lever, okay, and then pry it and then hook it on one of your spokes, okay, so that it just holds itself like that, okay. Then you're going to want to take your other tire lever, you're going to want to undo this just a little bit so you can get the next one in next to it, and then reclamp this so that you have both of them in and one's clamped, okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to want to run the tire lever down around the tube in a circle and unseat the bead of the tire. So I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so now that you've unseated the bead, you're going to have this. So you're going to go to your valve, okay, and some of them have this little bolt right here. So you're going to want to unscrew this. I guess not a bolt, it's more of like a little screw-on thing. But you're going to want to undo that, okay, and hold on to it. Okay, so it's usually one of these, and it just holds the little valve in there, okay. So you're going to want to take out the tire, or the tube, sorry. And you're just going to pull it out here, okay, and then you're just going to clear. Alright, so after you get the tube out, you're going to want to add some air to the tire. So, neat little sound. So you're going to want to add some air to your tube. Okay, and it's going to be pretty difficult. Alright, so I found it. This is right here. It's a pretty big one. Okay, see that right there? Alright, so you're going to want to remember that. It's easiest if you just keep your finger on it. And then, so I got my patch kit here. And so you're going to start, you're going to want to sand it, just kind of lightly sand where the tear is. Okay. Just kind of buff it up, rough it up. Alright, so got that nice and good. Then it comes with some like little glue adhesive. So you're gonna wanna put this on bigger than the hole, or bigger than the patch that you're gonna put on. So you wanna put it pretty big surface area. And that just kind of seals up the hole. Alright, and then you're just gonna wanna let it dry, okay? Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes, so this is just getting dry. And so what you want to do is it comes with the little patches, okay? And you want to get it flat, okay? And then you're going to peel back the silver part of it, okay? And then just throw that right here. And don't litter on the trails. So you're going to put that right on the little tear in the tube. And then you're going to press real firmly down onto it, okay? Just get all the edges and make sure that it'll stick on there. Alright, now you could take off the next little layer that's on top of it. So now that you took the little plastic off the top, you're going to want to re-press it on there pretty firmly. And just go all around it in a circle. And you got to make sure that you get the patch that'll cover the whole thing with room to spare. And so it doesn't really say to do this on the package, but I feel like it helps when you put some on around it, and it'll just make it so that no air can escape. So like if you go around the patch with the glue again, it definitely seems to help. So then once again, let that dry, and then we'll add some air. All right, so what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna feel inside the tire itself and make sure that whatever caused the puncture isn't still there. So like a thorn or a sharp rock or something that's not still sticking through. And so just feel around, and then you can, if there is a little something, you can just kind of dump it out. So just thoroughly make sure, because if there is still something, you'll have to redo all of this because you'll get another puncture. Alright, so then you're going to want to put some air in the tires to make sure that the patch holds. And then you're going to disconnect your pump. And kind of just make sure there's enough air so that it holds its shape. And then kind of tighten that back up again. Alright, then what you want to do is you want to take the tire, and you already inspected it to make sure there was no sharp stuff in it. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to reinsert the valve in the valve hole in the tire. So just right like that. Alright. Then what you're going to do is you're going to want to put the whole tube back in the rim and tire together. Just like this. Okay, and then just kind of shove it up in there. Alright, so it looks like that, okay? Then I found it a lot easier if you sit down for this. So you get your two tire levers, okay? And what you're going to want to do is you're going to start putting the bead on. Okay, see this good? You're going to want to start putting the bead on just with your hands as far as you can, okay? Just like this. Just as far as you can around the tire, just like this. Okay, and then you might want to end up letting a little air out so that you can work with it a little better. Okay, and then you're gonna just keep seating the tire. Okay, and then you're gonna get to a part where you can't really do it with your hands. Okay, so that's when you're gonna use these. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna put the tire lever in just like this, and you're just gonna hold it back with one. You're gonna hold it back with one. And then with the other, you're just going to start, okay, and you're just going to kind of go around, just slowly. And it's easy if you hold the tire with your legs so that doesn't go anywhere. So you're just going to start, you're just going to go little increments with the tire lever, just like this. Alright, so now that you finally got the tire completely seated, what you're going to want to do is just keep pumping it up until you hear popping, and usually it'll be about 10-15 psi more than you want to ride with, so it'll probably be like 30, maybe even 40, probably not, it'll be like 35, and you'll hear it all pop. And then you're going to want to look and see, and there's like a bead that's just right above, and you want to see it all the way around. It's right above the rim, and then when you see it all the way around, then you know you're good. So, and then you can let the air back out until you're riding pressure. Hey, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you again soon.